We are going to learn about gametogenesis. Now, what do you understand by the term gametogenesis? Formation of gametes. So, when I am talking about males, what comes to your mind? Spermatogenesis. Gametogenesis in terms of male, I will refer it to as spermatogenesis, and in terms of female, oogenesis. So, now we are going to learn about spermatogenesis first. Okay. Now, for spermatogenesis, now the hypothalamus, pituitary gland. Tell me the parts of hypothalamus, not hypothalamus but overall pituitary gland. Tell me the parts of pituitary gland. Again. And also the infundibulum or the stalk or the pituitary stalk. Above the pituitary stalk lies the hypothalamus, which is the roof of the pituitary gland, right? So the hypothalamus makes the hormone GnRH, right? Everybody can see this? GnRH. So the hypothalamus makes the hormone GnRH. Now what is the full form of GnRH? Gonadotropin releasing hormone. Gonadotropin. Yeah. So gonadotropin releasing hormone is made by the hypothalamus. Yeah. This GnRH secretes two hormones, which is LH and FSH. LH stands for luteinizing hormone. FSH stands for follicle stimulating hormone. Now this follicle stimulating hormone is responsible for our spermatogenesis in males, mainly FSH, that is follicle stimulating hormone. Got it? Fine. I will revise it once more. So the hypothalamus secretes the hormone GnRH, which is gonadotropin releasing hormone. It forms two main hormones, which are LH, FSH. LH stands for luteinizing hormone, FSH stands for follicle stimulating hormone, and FSH is responsible for spermatogenesis. Now can anyone tell me what does LH do in females? Raise your hands and tell me, what does LH do in females? LH hormone is responsible for what in females? No prompting. Atul. Rupturing of Raphian follicle. It is also called as something else. No prompting. Rupturing of Raphian follicle is what he said. Considering LH in females, I am talking about what does LH do in females. He is saying rupturing of Raphian follicle. What is another term for it? Yes, Aditi. Ovulation. Very good. Sit. So ovulation is something which happens due to a rise or a sudden rise or a peak in LH levels in female, right? So LH is responsible for ovulation in females. Okay? Not only LH, but there are other hormones as well, but here I am talking about LH only, right? Now, and the other hormone is FSH, which is responsible for spermatogenesis. Now, when we are talking about spermatogenesis, we have to consider the following chart. Now, primordial cell, spermatozoa is formed primarily from the primordial cell. Now, the primordial cell is diploid in origin. You can see here 2n is written over here. What does 2n stand for? Diploid. What do you understand by the term diploid and what do you understand by the term haploid? Diploid म्हणजे 2n. N stands for the number of chromosomes. That is 2n. What does 2n stand for? 2 pairs of, 2 sets of chromosomes. Not pairs, but 2 sets of chromosomes. So 2n stands for 2 sets of chromosomes. And if there is only n, so single set of chromosomes. Yeah, single set of chromosome contains of how many chromosomes? 23. Okay. So here we will be dealing with that. So now the spermatozoa formation starts with the primordial cell. Now our primordial cell is 2n, that is diploid in origin. So it is diploid. So 2n has been written over here. So now formation of spermatozoa consists of 3 phases. Firstly, multiplication phase. Now we will first see what is multiplication phase. Okay. Now the multiplication phase, firstly, it involves mitosis. I'll take another mark. Multiplication phase involves mitosis. So now the primordial cell undergoes mitosis, mitotic division, and one cell gets converted into two cells. Two cells are further converted into two more cells, individual cells, right? So the primordial cell gets converted into spermatogonia, which is again diploid in origin. So this is diploid in origin, this is again diploid in origin. Okay, fine. So this is going to be called as my multiplication phase. So what happens in multiplication phase is the primordial cell, which is diploid, stays diploid and undergoes mitosis. Yeah. So primordial cell which is diploid is converted into spermatogonia, which is again diploid in origin. So here the number of chromosomes is remaining the same. There is no change in the number of chromosomes. Is that clear?
Yes.
And here only and only mitosis is occurring. So the first phase is our multiplication phase, where only multiplication is occurring. That's it, nothing else. So the first phase is multiplication phase, and mitosis occurs here. We are going to see meiosis in the coming stages. So remember that. First phase, mitosis. So multiplication phase, mitosis. I'll write here. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes.
So yeah. So in multiplication phase, the primordial cell is converted into spermatogonia, which is diploid in origin. That's it. Next. So next phase comes our growth phase. The second phase is our growth phase. Now what do you understand by the term growth? What is the meaning of term growth? You can speak in another language as well. Some sort of growth. कैसे तेरी वाड़ होते, कुछ तो बढ़ रहा है उसमें, कुछ तो बढ़ रहा है, उसके अंदर का कंटेंट बढ़ रहा है, उसके अंदर के इंग्रेडिएंट्स, उसके अंदर के घटक द्रव्य सब बढ़ रहे हैं. सो दैट इज व्हाट स्टैंड्स फॉर ग्रोथ. तो नाम में ही सब कुछ है. या सो हियर द नेम इज ग्रोथ फेज. नेम ऑफ द फेज इज ग्रोथ फेज. सो obviously what is going to happen in growth phase? Growth of the spermatozoa or whatever cell is present, growth is happening. So in this case spermatogonia. So here growth of the spermatogonia is taking place. So the phase is called as growth phase. So spermatogonia undergoes growth phase to form primary spermatocyte. So here our primary spermatocyte is going to be formed. Marker is not working. Okay. This I am marking blue because you will be able to distinguish between different phases. Fine. So now primordial cell got converted into spermatogonia in the multiplication phase. Next, spermatogonia has got converted into primary spermatocyte in growth phase. This was our short phase. Growth phase is a very short phase, wherein only growth of the spermatogonial cell occurs. Yeah. So again here when we are talking about the number of chromosomes, here in the spermatogonia the number of chromosomes were, it was diploid, and it stayed diploid here as well. So it's diploid. So if we observe, the primordial cell is again diploid in origin, spermatogonia is still diploid because here mitosis is occurring, and in primary spermatocyte again it is diploid. Till now it is diploid only. Okay. Now we'll move on to third phase, which is maturation phase. First phase was our multiplication phase. Second phase was our growth phase, wherein growth of the spermatogonial cell occurred. Right. Third, we are going to talk about maturation phase. Now what do you understand by the term maturation? Something which matures itself. Yeah, maturation. Everybody is familiar with the term maturation. So here nothing is happening, just maturation of the spermatozoa. So now the primary spermatocyte, which is again diploid in origin, undergoes a process called meiosis 1. It undergoes a process called meiosis 1 and 2 daughter cells are formed. Right? Again, it undergoes secondary, the newly formed cells are called as secondary spermatocytes. Is there a black marker? Yes. So it undergoes meiosis 1 and primary spermatocyte gets converted into secondary spermatocyte. But here, look at the number of chromosomes. Here it was 2n and here it is. So see the difference. Because here meiosis 1 has been occurred. Meiosis sagana mahiti hai. What happens in meiosis? There is reductional division, unlike mitosis. There is a difference between meiosis and mitosis, right? So in meiosis there is reductional division. So the number of chromosomes become half of what it was in the original cell. So the primary spermatocytes get converted into secondary spermatocyte, right? Same is followed by meiosis 2. Now let me mark this. Here we have our meiosis 1, here we have our meiosis 2. So the primary spermatocyte gets converted into secondary spermatocyte with the help of meiosis 1. Same, secondary spermatocyte gets converted into spermatid with the help of meiosis 2. Right? So this is our third phase, which is formation of spermatid. Again, here the number of chromosomes is haploid, single N. That is haploid. So primary spermatocyte is converted into secondary spermatocyte with meiosis 1 and secondary spermatocyte is converted into spermatid with the help of meiosis 2. You can see here, after the growth phase, the primary spermatocyte is formed, which is 2n, which is diploid. Meiosis 1 occurs, 2 cells are formed. Then meiosis 2 occurs, again 2 cells are formed, which are now called as spermatids. Now our spermatids are formed, which are haploid, right? Now after this, after the formation of spermatid, a process takes place which is responsible for the maturation of the sperms. That process is called as spermiogenesis. So the spermatids get converted into spermatozoa, or they mature into spermatozoa with the help of a process which is called as spermiogenesis. Okay? I'll write it down. And finally, our spermatozoa is formed, which is haploid in origin. Right? See, they have written here maturation phase, meiotic division, meiosis 1, meiosis 2, and this phase is called as spermiogenesis, where the maturation of the spermatozoa takes place. So this happens in maturation phase. So once again we'll revise it in short. So the first phase is called as multiplication phase, second phase is called as growth phase, third phase is called as maturation phase. What happens in multiplication phase? Which process happens in multiplication phase? Mitosis happens in multiplication phase. What happens in growth phase? Growth of what? Spermatogonial cell. Spermatogonial cell. Remember that. Growth of the spermatogonial cell. Remember this, no? You've read it as spermatogonial cell in your textbooks. So, spermatogonial cell. So, what happens in growth phase? There is growth of the spermatogonial cells. And thirdly, what happens in the maturation phase? Meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. And it stops. And then it is followed by spermiogenesis. Right. So, once again, primordial cell divides itself mitotically to form two cells. Again, those are divided to form into two, which is 4 cells, which is called as the spermatogonial cell, which is diploid in origin, right? Now this spermatogonial cell undergoes growth phase. Okay, it grows, and then meiosis 1 occurs, which converts primary spermatocyte into secondary spermatocyte. So due to meiosis, the 2n is converted into n, which is diploid gets converted into haploid because of reductional division. Meiosis is nothing but reductional division, right? So then again meiosis 2 occurs, secondary spermatocyte gets converted into spermatid, and spermatid remain haploid. Then spermatid undergo spermiogenesis, and then there is formation of spermatozoa. Is that clear?
Yes.
Any doubts?
No.
No. Now write it down. I want you all to draw a diagram of this.